heavens! By golly! Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. Let me move my chats over to a readable spot here. Yeah, hello everybody, how you doing on this fine, Saturday morning? Yes, I had to think about that for a second. It's Saturday morning. Oh boy, 3 a.m. I'm waiting for somebody to say the usual. Why has nobody hit me with the Tomoe, why are you up at this hour? Why are you streaming at this hour, Tomoe? I demand answers. And then they slam the desk dramatically and they demand to speak with my manager, but I am my manager, so that doesn't really work very well. You know, it's kind of, you know, yeah. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work. Get speak with my manager, but my manager has lots of very colorful things to say. She's working in her office right now. Yes, she's very busy. Lots of paperwork to do. Yeah, I like streaming at this hour. This hour is epic. We love 4:30 in the morning streams. Yeah. Why are you streaming at this hour? Because I'm American. And Americans do what Americans want to do. I have been doing a lot of chatting streams lately. I don't know why. I just felt like talking more than usual, you know? In the past, I never really was much of a talker, even though I'm a streamer. But by now, it's more like I just want to yap sometimes, you know? Maybe that's my old age speaking. I just want the grandkids to visit so I can talk. That might be it. Wait, since you joined V-Dere, don't you actually have a manager now? No, we don't have managers in V-Dere. We are all our managers. I am my manager, Mozu is Mozu's manager, Alpha is Alpha's manager, and so forth, bro. We're all our own managers. I don't really think managers are super necessary as a VTuber, to be honest. Even at my level of VTubing, because some people would be like, oh, Tomoe, aren't you big enough to need a manager? And I'm like, not really, no. I don't really see it personally. I'm also kind of difficult in the sense where I'm very nervous about leaving my work up to other people because I don't want them to mishandle it. So I feel more comfortable doing everything myself than potentially having somebody mishandle my work. Cause I've had that happen in the past where I've like, you know, given some of my work to someone else who promised that they would help, and they do stuff like, you know, procrastinate till the very last minute, and then I miss my own deadlines, or, you know, just half-assing it, and then it's like, oh, well, I can't give this to my chat, this is terrible, and they're like, oh, haha, my bad. Stuff like that, you know? So I would rather just do it myself. I don't think I need a manager for a long time. You also don't want other people yelling at us besides you. No manager's gonna yell at me, bro. I hire them. They don't hire me. I'm not gonna let someone I hired yell at me. That doesn't make any sense, bro. That doesn't make any sense. What's the employee doing yelling at the boss? You're not allowed to do that. Despite my demeanor, I can be large and in charge. I can be intimidating. Have an aura, you know? They would yell at us. Nah, I guess I can't let them yell at you guys. Today was the most exciting and scariest day of my life. I saw the aliens. I think you should go to bed. You seem a little bit delirious right now. You're gonna be okay, champ. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, good morning though, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I'm a bit like that myself. Feels weird otherwise. I mean, otherwise you have to have someone you trust a lot to, like, you know, handle the work. It's not that I have trust issues. It's just everyone I've trusted so far to help me with my work has let me down. The only people who haven't let me down are the people who are, like, helping from the kindness of their heart, aka the girls in V-Dere. Like, if they help me out with something, then it never turns out bad. I'm never disappointed. They're always super helpful and friendly. But, you know, you gotta be careful with who you trust, especially as a content creator. This is different than, like, you know, group projects where you're, like, in school and stuff. When you're a content creator and you're trusting people with, like, personal stuff, then it's you know, it can be a little bit dicey sometimes, especially, you know, with all those cancellations and other wild, wacky things that happen in the VTubing world. God forbid somebody actually try to cancel me. That would be insane. I am waiting for the day. Tomoe, will you be playing Schedule 1? It's a fun game. I ain't never heard of that in my life before. What is that? I never heard of that. Gotta be 110% sure. I did have more friends I could trust, but I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this thing where sometimes when you become a VTuber and you start to like grow a bit, I guess, I don't know. See, I don't think I'm important. I don't have like a content creator ego. I'm not like, oh, I'm the most important person ever. People are honored to be in my presence. You should be happy just to talk to. I'm not one of those people, right? But my friends, or at least some of my old friends, are like, oh, you're popular now. I guess it's different, huh? And they got like a weird attitude about it. And then I lost those friends because I don't really like being put on a pedestal by people in my life like that. It feels weird, you know? It's very alienating. It's very, it doesn't feel right, you know? If you know the person and they're treating you different all of a sudden, they switch up on you, it doesn't feel very good. I don't know. It's all a matter of perception, right? I guess there's a lot of other VTubers who have probably talked about how hard it is to have friends, too. And then there's also situations where it's like, well, this is like my problem with why I don't market much with other content creators. I had this problem when I was a smaller content creator where, you know that guy thing where guys can like go a long time without talking to each other and still be the best of friends? I tried that with like other content creators, and some of them were like, oh, you're too good to talk to us, huh? That's why you didn't talk to us for several months. You just think you're too good for us now? And it's like, bro, I was busy. Like, I wasn't even thinking about you. Like I had other stuff going on. I'm sorry. I thought it was okay to check in later. I didn't know that I needed to like check in every week or something, or we weren't actually friends. I didn't know that was how this worked. I'm not good with like super needy people like that. I'm not good with high maintenance people like that. So it was just awkward because I like tried to say hi casually and they were being all cold and distant, and then they lashed out at me and I'm like, oh, okay. Alrighty then. So yeah, I needless to say, I don't have many friends, but I'm also kind of like chill with how things are, you know? I'm the type of person to where I would rather have like a couple of good friends than try to have a lot of friends but have like a lot of drama in my life, you know? I don't like drama. I'm too old for that now, so I try to curate my friendships very meticulously so that I'm not running into people who haven't matured past the 3rd grade yet. It's gotta be very careful about it. A lot of people have insecurities that they like projecting on others, and if you find yourself around people like that, it's important to realize early on whether or not the friendship is worth maintaining, or if the friendship is going to take more energy from you than it will give to you in any positive manner. That's like just my advice in general, not even as like a content creator, but that's just something to be mindful of. Also, thank you very much, CJ, for the 0.99 carats. Thank you! Thank you. Yeah, friendship is beautiful. It's an important thing. Without it, I don't know what we do without it, honestly. I don't know what we do without it. I'm not trying to give you guys life advice out here. You know how to live your lives. Don't let the horse girl on the internet tell you how to live your lives, but that's just my experience so far. How's the 72-hour well, it's been good. I've been sleeping a lot. I napped a little longer than I was supposed to, so I just kind of got blindsided by the time. I was gonna stream at like a decent hour yesterday, but that's why I'm streaming right now, because I wanted to stream at my usual time, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a nap real quick, and then I didn't. I'm still up. Insomnia again. See, I told you guys someone was gonna make the comment. I work night shift. I don't have insomnia. I'm not diagnosed with it, nor have I ever had any sleep issues. This is my midday. This is midday for me. I just don't normally stream at this hour because I know it's inconvenient for a lot of you guys if I stream at this hour, but like, this is like actually the time of day that I have the most energy. This, for me, is like my, for most people it'd be like 8 p.m. This is like my 8 p.m. This is my 8 p.m., you know? So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be on, like, a normal schedule at some point. Like, maybe I'll be back on day shift. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? They actually told me I was gonna be on day shift next month, and then they were like, just kidding, bro. Psych! Last minute schedule change! So that's why I also had to change my Terraria from Sunday to Saturday later today, because I thought I was gonna have tomorrow off, but then they said, psych, bro! And then they took it from me, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Dude, I hate when they tell me what my schedule is and I get all excited about it and they change it last minute. Like, how am I supposed to make a good VTuber schedule if they keep making last minute changes on me? But I think I can work around this now. I'll figure out how to make this work. We'll make this work! It's okay to be tired, but it's gotta be the sort of tiredness that, like, you never fully wake up from, you know? That's what it means to be on midnight hour shifts for over a year. I guess it's been about a year now. Yeah, maybe not over a year, but it's been around a year since I've worked at normal hours. As long as I don't have to work midday, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. Which right now I do, so I don't know why I'm saying that. It's, yeah, things are kind of messed up right now, a little bit, so to speak. Don't worry though. Uncle Tomoe's got this in the bag. Thank you, Tomoe. There's nothing to thank me for, bro. I'm just doing my best every day, you know? We'll hurry up and wait for you. Thank you! I'm sorry my leadership is so dog water. I don't like having to do so many unscheduled streams or weird time streams or like off the walls scheduling like I have been lately, but like I want to stream. I just can't stream at the times I want to stream or at the current, you know, consistent rate that I want to stream. But I'm going to figure something out next month for sure, because next month is an important month and I don't want to mess it up. I want to make sure it goes as well as possible. So I will find a way, somehow. I'm not going to let them stop me, bro. I'm not going to let them stop me. I'll figure it out. And then eventually I'll be out of the military and I can do a normal stream schedule. I can make my own hours. I can actually be here for you guys consistently. It would be awesome. Well, I'm still on my goal to drop 80 pounds. Any motivation for those who those of us who hit a plateau? I would advise changing things up a bit, because plateauing is like, I don't know, even in the several years that I've been lifting, it's really hard to plateau, to be honest. You just have to figure out what's stalling your progress and then kind of make adjustments to get around it. There's like all this science and stuff behind it, man. It could be like, I don't know, dietary changes, or it's like the little things, you know. It's I could probably get into this for a bit, but hopefully like that makes sense. Like you gotta reevaluate a little bit, but you're doing good so far. As long as you don't lose your drive to improve, then that's all that matters. Because that base motivation is what's gonna get you to your goal in the end. Also, thank you very much, Alpha, for the raid. Hello. Good morning. Big good morning. I hope you're doing good. It's nice to have you here. Hello, Alpha and everybody else. I'm Tomoe. Horse girl. Professional horse girl. Yes. Someone say, wait, does that mean the Discord is coming back? Hell no! Discord's never coming back. I'm sorry. Respectfully. Yes, the body adapts really well to what you're doing to efficiently not burn calories as much as possible. That's the better way to put it. That's the intellectual way of putting it right there. Just gotta change things up. Gotta confuse your body. Even if you're like working out the same muscles in like a different way or running in a different way, you know? Just that sort of thing. Fitness is really complicated when you really get into it. I love it though. I just wish running was actually fun. That's my only regret in life. Horse, yes. Happy almost 5 in the morning. How do you guys do? What's up? how's it going? I was giving fitness wisdom off the old noggin, you know, off the top of my head. Things that pop into my mind. Not meant to be understood. Heading out for my 3-mile. Well, have a good day. Just pretend there's like a horse chasing you and you'll run a new PR. Yes. Good, something to watch instead of my job at work. But you gotta be locked in, bro. What if somebody needs you? What if somebody needs you? But you just joined? What do you mean? I'm confused. Well, I know Discord, wasn't aware you ever had one. The reason I got rid of my Discord is because... how do I put this into words? So some people were like, oh, Tomoe hates us, that's why she got rid of it. She just doesn't want to see us anymore. But, I feel like it's healthy to have a gap between creator and community. And I know a lot of creators have Discords, but like, for me, I felt responsible for everything that happened in there. Like, if people were mistreating each other, then I felt like that was my fault. And people were like, oh, just hire more mods, just have them moderate it more. But like, I don't know, for me, that wasn't really like the solution that I wanted to pursue. It was like a lot to put on people like that, you know. If somebody hops into the server at like 3 in the morning and starts posting really inappropriate pictures or something, people would be like, why aren't the mods up to delete this? Brother, the mods are sleeping. Like, so I had a server for almost 2 years and I did my best to keep it up for as long as I could, but for me, it became very stressful. It was like another thing that I had to manage on top of like everything else I had going on. So I felt like, you know, at the point of me joining V-Dere, I was like, okay, well, I don't want this to be like a stressful thing in my life on top of like the other projects that I'm gonna have to handle now. So I'm gonna get rid of the server and we're gonna move forward from there. So the server does still exist, but it's an announcement only server. And that's why I did it that way. It wasn't because I hate you guys or anything like that. I did my best to make it work for as long as I could. But I felt like that was probably the most appropriate time to get rid of it. So I'm sorry again to anyone that got hurt by the fact that it's gone now, but it was me looking out for my best interests and taking care of myself. I want you guys to find a community with each other. I want you guys to feel like, you know, you have a sense of belonging and can turn to each other if you need to. Which is why it makes me really happy when you guys go to conventions together and you get along super well. But yeah, it's just it's a lot. So yeah, that's my personal reason. I know everybody has their own different reasons, like, oh no, the server had to be nuked because something dramatic happened. It's nothing like that, honestly. It was like a series of like a lot of small events. Like the guy that posted instructions on how to make a bomb one day, and the Russians that were trying to recruit people into the Russian military. And the guy that held a loaded gun to his head in VC, you know, all those little things that happen, they were kind of like, oh dear, oh my goodness, okay, well, this is a lot to manage. So, that's why everything eventually kind of got to that point. It was like accumulation over the years, I guess you could say, and it got worse over time, the more people joined, so... Yeah, Discord servers are a lot of work to manage. I don't think I could ever be a Discord server owner again. Yeah, It was pretty wild. It was absolutely wild. So like a mixed bunch. You never know what you're gonna get, you know? Kind of surprised people are bringing it up still. Well, it's only been gone since mid-January, so... I don't think it comes up too often anymore. It's kind of like an occasional thing, you know, like every once in a while. I know people were really upset about it because they were like, oh, Tomoe, we can't interact with you anymore. And I'm like, well, just show up to stream. Just come to stream. If you show up here, then I can talk to you here. I just can't talk at a server anymore. I'm not in any servers like that, though. Like, I'm not active in Discord servers. I have work that I have to do, or I just want to like go watch anime or do something else. You know, I don't know. You're not really gonna find me anywhere like that, though. Sounds about right for Discord, to be honest. It's sad, but yeah, that's kind of what happens over time. These things happen. Discord becomes the worst when you throw people in a server. There's a lot of different backgrounds and cultures meshing together. Discord's a very strange place, though, in general. I mean, it's no Skype or nothing, but yeah. Just post bad horse puns here? What do you mean, bad horse pun? Oh, you mean in chat? Okay, I mean, I guess that works. Can we make a fan server? I'm pretty sure there already is a fan server. I mean, I'm not in it, but I think when the server was gone, like when I got rid of the server, they made like a fan server or something. Yeah, all that stuff there. Got some more plans to leak? Please open up Discord again. No. Leak it on your own terms, bro. I'm not gonna facilitate that nonsense. You cut your shenanigans right now. It's almost treated like a private, lawless form if left to its own devices. Man, it's tough having to tell people to behave themselves. I felt like a disappointed mother, you know, just... It's like walking into your son's room at like 5 in the morning on a school night and they're still awake playing Call of Duty with their bros. And it's like, you're not going to be able to go to school like this. You won't be able to focus on your 7 a.m. math class. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I didn't know what to do. I was definitely at a loss. Hawaii? You're in Hawaii. Everything's overpriced in Hawaii. Be careful. Good morning, Lil. Good morning. That's very specific. I didn't know how else to put the... look, it's specific emotions that I'm trying to put into words here. Of course it's specific. There were no top secret leaks or anything like that. No. There was nothing like that. What's with your guys' obsession with leaks? Is it like War Thunder stuff? I hate War Thunder. You shut up. I don't want to hear about no crusty old War Thunder. Get that out of here. There are no leaks, okay? That's very uncommon to have that happen. We've never had anything like that happen at my workplace. It's actually pretty hard to like get your hands on sensitive info and like distribute it like that because it's maintained very well, to be honest. Says the War Thunder addict. No, I had to stop playing War Thunder because the community got me at like I was at my wit's end, bro. I couldn't handle it anymore. Look, you guys try to gaslight me and say, "Oh, Tomoe, you're gonna go back to War Thunder. You're gonna come crawling back to War Thunder." You guys acted like War Thunder was like an abusive partner or something that kept giving me a black eye and like throwing me in a Denny's dumpster or something. And I just kept crawling back out and trying to ask it to take me back, even though it kept beating me to death. You know what? That might be your relationship with War Thunder, but that's not my relationship with War Thunder. I literally have only played it 2 times my entire life, and that was for you guys, so I don't want to hear it, okay? Shut your mouth. Again, that's oddly specific. That's not even that specific! It's not! It's a general example. That could happen to anyone. You signed your DD-214 on War Thunder? Hell no! No, nuh-uh. That did not happen. Like League of Legends, I've never been addicted to a game before. There is no game I've ever played that I cannot stop playing at a moment's notice, okay? I've never met a War Thunder player that likes War Thunder. Maybe y'all should stop projecting then, huh? Maybe you should stop projecting. You know someone who has classified documents and he's a citizen? Are you sure they're not declassified and openly distributed? Cause, yeah. It's not that easy to get your hands on documents. Some of y'all don't know, but like we have to take like a lot of fucking training when it comes to like securing documents properly. Have you ever heard of the cyber awareness challenge and stuff? That's partially related to that. You gotta know what you're doing, so they're very adamant on that. You don't play any at all? What about gacha games? I'll wait for Umarmy to come out and then we'll talk, alright? Umarmy Global, then I'll play gacha games. I don't know about the meantime though. Nope, they're classified. Well, congratulations to that individual. I'm not really sure how useful the information they have is, but maybe they'll get some use out of it, but probably not. October is Cyber Security Month. Did you know? I was not privy to that knowledge, no. We absolutely love October, though. It's around the time of the fiscal year, and we love having a new budget to blow on a bunch of random stuff and then wonder why our budget's out. Honestly, I feel like if they carefully maintain the budget, like, it would stretch so much better, but instead it's like, oh, we got a new budget! Does anyone want, like, a bunch of useless stuff? Yeah, awesome. The military has cyber awareness. Is it up to date, like in the 21st century? We have to take it every year. It's a yearly requirement for everybody in the DoD. Cause that's yeah, make sure that people aren't taking that random USB in the parking lot and plugging it into their government computer. Well, would you rather talk about the War Thunder and stamp paper? I ain't even say anything about stamp paper. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You hate yourself because you play FGO? I think I like rolled Ishtar on FGO and like the one time I played it and then I never played it again. FGO is cool, but the roll odds are insane, bro. There's no way that anyone's ever gonna get the character they're looking for. How harmful can a random USB be? I don't know, like in actuality I don't think it's that harmful. Like it's I don't even know who's dropping USBs in the parking lot like that, but someone's out there doing it. Someone's waiting for something to happen. Part of it is end of budget scrambling to use up the last of the funding or they won't get it next year if they can prove they don't need it. No, cause like we run out of our budget pretty quickly around here, and then as soon as we get a new budget, they're like, we need to spend our whole budget on stuff, guys. Let's buy this stuff right now, and it's like, I don't know if that's necessary, sir, but okay. Look, I'm not that important in my chain of command. I'm just a little guy. Well, I'm like a medium guy, but I'm not like one of the big guys, so I'm not gonna question how the important people spend their money, okay? They say they do it for us, but sometimes that's not necessarily true. You like playing girls frontline, you literally can't buy your way into the endgame stuff. You would think I would play more gacha games, but I haven't gotten there by now. If you don't max out the previous budget, you get your budget reduced. I'm glad it's not my job to spend money then. I'm not really good at spending money, to be honest. Wasn't a USB used to kill Iran's entire nuclear program? That would be insane, dude. So long as the Chow halls are supplied, bro. The Chow hall on my base is like garbage. It's borderline inedible. Like it's like eating chicken that's well, actually, yeah, the chicken is really bad, but like some of the other stuff is pretty bad too. Like you get wilted salad, you get like I don't know, rubbery eggs. Like it. I'm glad I don't have to eat it anymore. I'm glad I have BAS now, but like it was bad for a while, bro. Yeah, don't be a USB chillin' in a parking lot. You need to have higher standards for yourself than that. I feel like if you search that up, you'll be put on a list if you're not already. You're fine, bro. Nothing I say on this stream is gonna make you end up on a list. I would never lead you guys astray like that, okay? Powdered eggs and potatoes kind of slaps. I mean, it's filling, but it's not, like, good, you know? It's edible, but it's not, like, you know, good. I realized this when I finally started having my own food again instead of eating that food. I got spoiled, you know? I didn't have to cook for myself for the longest. I didn't have to buy groceries or anything, and now I have to again, and it sucks. It sucks! I hate it! I don't want to do chores. I'll do them because I want my house to be clean. Granted, like, over half of my house isn't even decorated, but still, you know? Still! It works for me for once, switching back to days next week. 4-week rotation is strange. That sounds like a horrible way to get a proper sleep schedule. You're not gonna be able to sleep properly with that. Can you call yourself a true War Thunder player if you don't leak any classified documents? Well, to poke a hole in that argument, isn't most of the documents being leaked stuff that's already public anyway, and people have been called out for that, but for the sake of perpetuating a meme that's been going on for several years, they insist that there's document leaks still happening, even though everybody knows that that's not the case, but they still want to just beat that joke to death and force it on everybody else outside of the War Thunder community as well. Guess what, buddy? Life doesn't work like that, alright? right? Life doesn't work like that. Documents ain't being leaked like that. And I know it's happened a couple times in like a couple like legitimate cases, but most of those are false flags, I think is what they call. Yeah. So shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Also, thank you, Jeremy, for joining me. Umarmy is a horse private. It's nice to have you here. PT is in an hour, so be there. I'll still be streaming in an hour. I'm gonna make sure you guys do your PT this time. I'll make sure it's done. Technically, training documents that are largely restricted from export, but nothing more significant than that. Yeah, a lot of it's not that important. That's why I don't know why the meme is beaten to death. Like, when I played War Thunder, everybody kept spamming that shit. It was everywhere in chat. Guys, do you know what it's like to be a content creator playing a game? Every time you look back at chat, you see the same fucking joke over and over again? This is why I have to yell at you guys for this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to hear no War Thunder jokes anymore. Not like that anyway. It's okay occasionally, but I was like losing my mind. I felt like I was in like some sort of weird, like, alternate universe where that was like the funniest joke ever, and I just didn't get it. It's like missing an inside joke, you know? When you're like around like a group of friends and they keep making like some inside joke and you're the only person that doesn't really know what's funny about it. Like where's the joke here? What are we laughing at? Why don't you guys let me in on it too so that I can laugh with you? Anyway, that's my little rant on the matter, mostly because, like, dear God, that was a lot. That was a lot in a short span of time. Speaking of food, what's the deal with airline food? I don't know much about it. I don't know much about airline food, to be honest. I don't know much about it. It usually means you are the joke in that case. Of course I'm the joke. I'm a VTuber. You think I'm not self-aware? You guys can laugh at me, but I'll laugh with you laughing at me. How about that? You're not gonna expect that plot twist, are ya? That's going too far. I'm not trying to be rude to you guys. I'm just saying, the War Thunder jokes in particular, it's like, I gotta say, guys, this ain't it. This ain't it. If I don't lead you towards the proper path, who will? You got some tasty boiled peanuts? Why? Isn't that airline food? Laughing at the horse in the mirror, but she's all I have, you know? She's the only one that's gonna stick with me. You missed my streams and hope I've been well? I've been well, yeah. It's an early hour, we're chilling right now. We're talking food, do you prefer big breakfast or big dinner? I'm more of like a big dinner person. I'm not really hungry in the morning, so I just wait a little while, you know? Just wait and then eat and then you're good to go. All good to go for the day. Why the long face? It's genetics. Also, you guys know this, right? So I'm gonna clarify this because this is it's been a question that I've received a lot lately. Why is it that when I turn to the side, there's chunks missing? Well, when my new model was being made, when my 2.0 was being made, we ran out of time to finish updating it, and there has not been time to fix it yet. So, it's not any issue that can be fixed easily. It's an actual issue with the model itself, cause that's how these things work. So, Uncle Tomoe is very painfully aware of the issue. You just have to accept that I'm a hollow horse, bro. I'm a hollow horse. You never noticed it? Occasionally someone points it out, but sometimes it's not super apparent. I don't know. You don't see anything missing? It's right there! It's right there. I have to turn it a very particular angle. It's too early? No, well, this is a good hour. We can watch the sunrise together. Now you can't unsee it. I'm surprised you didn't notice it before. I'm surprised. It's very apparent. It's like, yeah. You feel bamboozled? It's been like that for several months now. It's not missing, it's a future. I wish I could tell you that. I wish I could. Isn't this PT time? PT's in an hour. It's not PT time yet. Not yet. Not yet. You gotta give it some time. More focused on the ears? Okay, yeah, the ears are pretty premium. No matter what happens, I won't give up my ears. I am not a rabbit at all. What do we do during PT? We think about how we ended up at this point and just kind of have like a moment of clarity. Like we have to like, we get in a circle and we light candles and we talk about what we're thankful for. That's not at all how PT works, but I'm not sure how to do PT yet for you guys. So let me give it a little more thought. I gotta think about this. Real talk though, they still absolutely cooked on this model. Tomboy 2.0 is legit one of the best VTuber models I've ever seen. I don't know, I think there are a lot of models that have more like bells and whistles on it, right? There's like ones that have like the eyes change color and like they have like things that do crazy stuff. I don't know. I like my character design a lot. That's the main thing. I like my theme, my vibes, my atmosphere. It's all a part of what makes me who I am, you know? So that's what I'm happy about. It's, yeah. But like in terms of like, you know, actual like model fancy stuff, I don't know if I have all of that stuff necessarily. I don't know what you guys consider a good base design for a model. Where's the circle and the fire, guys? I'm new here. Oh, don't worry, we haven't set it up yet. You gotta give it a little bit. You gotta give it some time. Models are awesome though. Don't you guys like the pretty models though? The ones with like all the frills and the colors and the fancy stuff. Also, thank you very much for the raid. Hello. We're talking about model designs. Yes. Thank you very much, Discordia. It's nice to see you. And welcome everybody to the horse chat. Just having a bit of casual conversation and whatnot. I don't know why I said that, but I'm Tomoe Umari. I'm a military tomboy horse girl. Normally I stream at different hours, but sometimes I stream at this hour because it's like, yay, it's morning. Let's talk. I just felt like yapping for a bit, you know? Thank you, Mr. Mothman, for 2 carrots. I will manifest destiny at the speed of 5.56. I thought you were talking about like pi or something, but that's not even a nice... Is that like the square root of 6 or something? No, there's no way that is. There's no way. There's no way. I'm so confused. You guys, why do you like my design so much? Why am I receiving compliments on my design? What about my design piques your fancy? Oh, it's a NATO joke. Okay, I was thinking in terms of mathematics because I'm kind of a nerd. If the model is too loaded with frills and whatnot, it looks too convoluted, but to each their own. I see it. It's the abs. Abs are cool. It's a sign of hard work and determination. Plus I can pull out the hat, and then I can pull out... Well, I have other glasses too, but I have those glasses. And then I have my sword that I can't pull out right now, but... I don't even have everything properly where it should be. But everything is here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's a horse! Elegance is simplicity. It's about sending a message, and that message is America. Yeah. America. Oh my. Hello there. Hello. I hope you're having a good morning. Yeah. 2 weapons. Well, 3 weapons, but I can't pull out my sword right now because I forgot to put it on the list of things that can be enabled. I'm a little bit forgetful. I simply forgot. Yes. Tomboy is better than frilly design. I think it's all about expressing yourself creatively. With creativity and spontaneity and I don't know. I just feel like this design captures who I am, so I'm happy with it. I would steal horses with you. I think horse rustling is like a serious crime. People get shot for that, you know? You go to like Texas and you hop the fences and you're like, I'm gonna steal a horse with my boy today. and then he gets shot in the leg, and you're trying to save him, but because you can't leave him behind. You know, you guys stole 2 horses together. You were gonna go on like a whole cowboy journey, and he's just pleading for you to like leave him behind. He's gonna sacrifice himself so that you can get away from the constable before he shows up, because you guys hear the sirens in the distance, and you're getting kind of worried that things, you know, are gonna fall apart. You guys are gonna end up in jail together. Then, you know, he just had a kid. He just had a kid with his wife, and it's really bad. You know, you have to do something for him. You have to make sure that his wife knows where he is, and that he's safe, and that he's gonna make it out alive, and that he's gonna come back to her one day, and everything's gonna be okay. I think that's just how it is. That's what happens when you steal horses, though. If the farmer wakes up, it's over, bro. It's over. It's over. I don't know why he had to go out like that, but yeah, that's just something that could hypothetically happen. You're supposed to run away to Mexico? Nah, it's... You know what? Anything can happen on a Western journey, okay? Anything can happen. Love the take on cavalry outfit with the midriff and still making an effort to make it clear what the design is. Yeah! Beauty and simplicity. Poor Jimmy. Opinion on baggy clothes? I think they're really comfortable. I'm all about it. I mean, that's what I would wear in my day-to-day. I value comfort more than I value, what is it? Style. I don't have much style. I don't think I have much style, but comfort is where it's at. My little rants are funny. Everybody says it's concerningly specific, but like, I feel like if you want to send a strong message, you know, convey something to people, you gotta get specific, because people relate to specific messages. You can't just say, oh yeah, the guy got upset and burned that house down. You gotta say, well, whose house was it? Who was the guy? Why did he burn it down? Why was he upset? What happened? You know? So I want to connect with you guys better, so I try to be as specific as possible when relaying the thoughts and emotions that spawn in my head. Specificity speaks to clarity. That doesn't sound like a word. No. It doesn't sound like a word. I know it is, but it doesn't sound like one. Was it the correct house that they wanted burned down? That's another concern. Very commonly these accidents happen. Never seen you not smile. I feel like I have a lot to smile about around here. That's all it is. Only thing you're missing is some gremlin energy. What would you define as gremlin energy? I have to be responsible and mature and cool and stuff. I think that's yeah. I gotta set a good example for everybody. I'm not allowed to be lawless. That's the job of the little guys. Like I said before, I'm a medium guy. I'm a sergeant, like for real. So I don't know. I used to be a little bit more carefree, but maybe like responsibility was beaten into my head. So now I try to be at least a little bit responsible. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Do you have cannons? No, budget cuts. We weren't able to afford those at this time. Morning fellow night shifters and early worms. Does that mean half of us are about to be destroyed by birds? That is typically how that goes. Sometimes in life you're just waiting for the bird to kill you, but I guess that is the spirit of America too. Because we have the bald eagle, right? And then the enemies, they don't have birds. It's just us, right? So if you look at it from that perspective, we're like the apex predators. I only say that because I'm extremely biased towards this country, but you know. Wait, hold on, let me show you again. Yeah! Like that. You can't define gremlin energy, you just know it when you see it. I'm sorry, I don't have it. I was told that I'm one of the calmer VTubers, so yeah, I have an example to set. That's all I mean. As a night shifter, I'm safe from the birds. You know what scares me is when the sun is still down, but you hear the birds chirping in the distance. So it's like, it feels unnatural. Why are they awake? Why are the drones out at this hour? You know? That's the thought that goes through my head. relate to the bird things? Yeah. The birds tell you it's nearly morning. Well, what they tell us night shifters is as soon as it gets to the point in the day where like the sun is out and your blackout curtains aren't good enough in your room, that's when you know you're not gonna get proper sleep. You have to be sure to get home and get to bed before the sun comes up. You're welcome. I'm glad if I could make your guys' shift better. I mean, I'm just kind of like rambling about stuff right now, but that's some of the most fun that you can have as a streamer, I think. It's just rambling about stuff. They develop the new night rounds, man. It's concerning. Good morning, Sergeant Major and Umarmy. Good morning. Welcome to the horse stables. I guess this is our stable environment. I like how none of you guys have ever commented about like the air in the background. Like, doesn't it look like a war is actively going on and we're just kind of like having a peaceful little conversation here? Should I be giving you guys like a briefing on the combat that we're about to go through? Like, is that what we need to do? Like, are you guys ready to die today? I mean, fight today, like in case anything happens. It's a little concerning. It's just foggy. No, but like it's reddish outside. That's like a sign that there's like fire and stuff out there, isn't it? That's not a normal morning atmosphere. That's ominous. The fog of war. Yeah, actually behind that fence is no man's land, so you gotta be careful. Alright, let me give you guys a briefing. Good morning, everyone. Please take a seat. Yes, take a seat. You guys must understand that this is what we signed up for. We signed up to protect our country, and I know some of you enlisted in the Umarmy to get the free oats. Some of you guys wanted the apples, some of you the carrots, some of you the college benefits that you probably won't actually get from this endeavor. But however, what matters most is that you are serving your country by being here today. And you know, maybe some people don't understand that. There might be a lot of non-believers out there, but you should be proud of yourself for taking the oath of enlistment and standing up to answer the call and face the fires of adversary, the shackles of oppression. I'm proud of you for being here today. I am proud of you for being here today, and that the enemy is fierce, but we are fiercer. Now, if they attack you, just treat it like, okay, like here, picture this. Here's another scenario that could happen in real life. So, you take a toddler to the park and a pit bull rushes at it. Now, your child might get attacked, right? But you have to teach your child to bite back. Now, if the child gets bitten, what's it gonna do? It's gonna bite back. They're gonna be fighting each other. They're gonna grapple each other to the ground. It's going to be very heated combat there, and that's just something that could happen in real life. Now, hypothetically, that could happen to you too, but like instead of, you know, a pit bull, it could be like, it could be something else, like an actual enemy. So I want you to keep this in mind today, that if the enemy bites you, you have to bite them back. You have to rip a chunk of flesh out, okay? And that is how we are going to succeed today. That and our weapons, our actual weapons that we have today. I mean, not all of you have weapons because we had to cut the budget recently, but like, you know, you have to know how to fight with your hands as well. Yes. So, I'm proud of you guys. Like I said, you guys are gonna kill it out there. Very good work out there. You guys are crushing the quotas, you know. I'm gonna sit here in my air-conditioned office talking to my smoking hot secretaries while you guys throw yourself into the heat of war out there. So you guys come back when you have achieved results. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Yeah, go get him, Tiger. And I'll be sure to talk to you after the battle is over as well. We can have a nice discussion afterwards. Yes. Was that a good briefing there? Did that motivate you guys to go fight? Was that motivating? Which ones are my smoking hot secretaries? You guys aren't allowed to meet them, okay? You're not allowed to meet them. Can I do a horse impression? Wait, hold on. I can do a horse impression. Very go. It's my best horse impression. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, they live in Canada. You'll never meet them. My goodness. Why are my secretaries Canadian? That was real. I feel like I wouldn't be a good horse if I couldn't make a horse impression, you know? Because I am a horse, so it's not an impression. It's just an expression of what I am. It's just... It's... Don't think about it too hard, okay? Don't think about it too hard. Hello, hi! Welcome to today's stream. I was just talking about violence. But like, responsible violence. It's, cause we have to, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take over the world. We're gonna make Umarmy the biggest military in the world, right? That's what we're gonna do. So if we're gonna do that one day, then we have to be prepared and highly motivated. Sounded rehearsed though? Well, I just know how to make that sound. That's just something I know how to do. The one thing I could do that's like an actual sound on my board is the metal pipe dropping sound, but everybody always complains when I play the metal pipe dropping sound, so I'm not gonna do that. Not again. We need to work on discipline. Do you guys feel like you're not disciplined? I don't think I can discipline chat. That's all you guys. Just glad I didn't lose touch with my horse heritage. Thank you! Wait, I was supposed to announce today that, my debut merch from January got a restock. I forgot to announce that because I was sleeping like most of the day. But if there's anything you guys wanted to pick up from the debut merch, it's there's a limited stock out right now. So that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty epic, pretty awesome. Let me see if I can actually find a link to it. I don't know where it is right now. Hold on. Let me pull up the old google.com. Wait, hold on. I got this. Where's my page at? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. There we go. If any of you guys want any of those items, they're there. We have the Tomoe Umari flag that I'm threatening and making people take to conventions. The feral emoji patch, the sticker pack, the pen that's actually pretty big. People didn't realize how big it is, but it's pretty big. The poster, the standee, the wooden keychain. I also have some Polaroids available. Oh, why do I have so much stuff? Anyway, that's all the stuff that's available right now. The marketable Tomoe plushie is back in stock. Fumoe is not in stock. No, Fumoe is not in stock. Tomoe, what have you done to that guy that said Lowe's is better than Home Depot? Well, I mean, it is frustrating when people show up here with bad opinions, right? It's frustrating when people are wrong, but you know, it's okay. Why is the summary of the chat mentioning child soldiers? Because I was talking about toddlers fighting pit bull in my all these pit bulls in my rousing speech to try and motivate you guys. Might have fumbled somewhere along the way. See, imagine this is like someone's first time watching me, and this is the impression they get of me. Like I'm just some sort of like murderous, terrible, evil mastermind or something, you know? Tomoe, are you a furry? I am not a furry. Why would you ask that? Why? Why do I seem like a furry to you? I'm not. Hi, first time watcher. I'm sorry this is your first impression of me. I promise that I am, I don't know how to defend myself. What do I say? What do I say? I don't know. Why am I embarrassed? I'm just a horse. I'm just a horse girl. I'm a horse girl fighting in this world out here. Well, yeah, I did run for president in 2024. Let me tell you, my campaign idea, what I was really gonna do was, I was saying that we could like raise taxes and replace cars with horses, and I had a billboard. I I had a billboard up in Texas for a little bit there, and we were gonna delete Canada, just like not like, you know, go to war or anything. We were just gonna take it off all of the maps, like a little prank, right? And then we were gonna move all the Canadians over here. We're gonna stuff them in one of the filler states, like South Dakota or Wyoming, or, you know, the states that exist but no one really talks about much. Nebraska, Iowa, Idaho, those states out there. So yeah, that was my grand plan. For some reason, like, I don't really know how this happened, but I didn't win, right? Shocker. Did not manage to win. But next time, 2028, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the crazy thing that's gonna happen. And I'm gonna do better next time. Question, do people actually call them filler states? I don't know what else to call them, because they kind of have that vibe to them. Like, I don't know what happens in those states. Like, I feel like when you're driving through those states, like, it takes a while for chunks to load in. It's like when you're wandering off really far in Minecraft. You know, like, those parts just haven't loaded until you've witnessed them yourself. So, yeah, they're called flyover states. But filler state has, like, the same vibes to it, you know? It's the same aura right there. Will I sell any presidential campaign stickers that say 2028? Bro, that's in 3 years! I can't think 3 years ahead. What if I, like, I don't know, like, exploded into a bunch of horse chunks by then? Like, what if someone hit the horse self-destruct button and I'm just not around anymore? What then, huh? What then? A little prank? Oh, I don't know if that's a little prank, buddy. It's a little intense there. I did plan ahead, but unfortunately America was not ready to have the first horse president yet, so we're gonna have to be a little more thoughtful next time. Maybe work on the self-intro for new chatters. What info do you think I should tell new chatters? What should my hook be? You know, it's like when you're writing essays, you have to have a good hook. What can I tell people to convince them to stick around? What powerful message do we have to send here? Come to the Tomoe Umari channel. We have horses and whatnot. See, that's not enough. That's not gonna cut it. People don't show up just for horses anymore. They're always like, oh, horses are so outdated. We don't need those anymore. Attendance is mandatory. Attendance is mandatory or there will be dire consequences. Yeah. You saw an anime horsewoman and you clicked. You know, that's fair. I've been trying to get there to be more horse VTubers. It just hasn't worked yet, but I will convince people in due time. It is part of the process. That makes me hope that they don't wait till next year to release Umamusume Global, just because, you know, well, for one, the original release date was this year, and also for two, next year is, I think it's both the year of the horse and also the 70... Wait, was it? No, it was... Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have to confirm this. Okay, it's the 250th birthday of the signing of the Declaration of Independence is next year, so I had to confirm that. I was like, it's some big number, but I couldn't remember what exactly it was. Yeah, 250th year since the Declaration of Independence was signed. So these two things lining up, 2026 has to be a good year for me, or otherwise I have failed you guys officially and I cannot show my face anymore. Because that's like both things that are like super totally me, you know? Both horse and American horse. So I gotta go big. I gotta do my best. Are you doing anything special for the 250th anniversary? I really want to. I want to make sure that I can come up with something nice for it. Are you doing anything special for your... Wait, hold on. I came here from your campaign. I also saw your billboard online. Hey, I got to see it in person. That was pretty cool. It stands out a lot over there. It's very red. Apparently, if you put a bright red billboard in a really depressing looking area, it stands out a lot. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Not that there's anything wrong with the people there, but that is a very depressing area. But I did put it in front of a base. So a lot of bases have depressing areas around them because they usually build bases in lower income places because it's more affordable land. And then sometimes the areas improve and sometimes they don't. But, you know, you just have to put them where you can. Real talk, Commander, if you can just hook people enough to click once in the first place, your natural charisma will do the rest for getting them to sub/come back. They just need to see you once. Are you sure you're not giving me too much credit there? Are you certain? I don't know if I deserve that much praise. I'm like a little weirdo, you know? A little weirdo. Did anyone recognize you there? I didn't like get out and like go talk to people. I didn't visit the base or anything. I was just passing through. You reached 77.7k. You should play a gambling game to celebrate. I don't think gambling is allowed. I don't think it's allowed. You give me Project Melody vibes. What the hell does that mean? What do you mean by this? What could you have meant by this? What does that even mean, bro? I don't understand. I don't understand. That is an unhinged thing to say. Oh, scatterbrained? Why don't you just say you seem scatterbrained? That's all you have to say, man. That's all you have to say. Gosh. You can still wager where you can't gamble. I know how to play blackjack. That's about it, though. Gambling versus Oshi. I got a lot of luck, okay? I just store it in my frontal lobe. And then I withdraw it as needed. It's like a quick draw, like one of those westerns where they whip out the revolver. That's me, but like, with luck. Gotta put it there, because it's convenient. Promise government allotted anime waifus for everyone if you win. Whether or not you can really deliver or not is another story. What, you think I'm gonna make false promises just to win the election? You think I would stoop to that level as if I need to in order to win? It's a good idea, actually. But no! 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 Outrageous. No. 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 I'm appalled. I'm appalled by this. How could you say that? Stop saying yes! Don't say that! Guys, I'm supposed to be honest. They call me Honest Tomoe. Maybe I do have to stoop to the level of the other politicians, though. Maybe that is what it's gonna take to win. I need to hire one of you guys as my secretaries. You guys need to write my new campaign plan so that I can win. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lose in 2028 too. I think I might actually have to crash out big time then. Do I have to get like a sponsorship from like a big company or something to like fund my election? That, you know, maybe that is the key to success there. Maybe that is it. Too honest, too modest, too moe. That doesn't sound like a good president right there. I need to be considered cutthroat, dangerous, dastardly, devilishly handsome. You know, like just all of the things that really make you shake in your boots when you see a horse rapidly approaching your location. Tomoe secretary audition. You have to be able to squeeze yourself into a pencil skirt. That's my only requirement. I refuse to have a secretary that is not wearing a pencil skirt. Okay? You also need to wear like a tie or something. It needs to be like a nice combination. We have to have some class here. Megacorp backing. Yeah, hell yeah. You could do a donation stream for American soldiers for the big 250th anniversary. You're thinking too small. We gotta go bigger than that, bro. Gotta go bigger than that. Could always send in some hit. No one left to fight you. You win automatically. I don't think killing the competition is very morally responsible. It's not good behavior right there. Just a pencil skirt and a tie. No, a shirt too. There has to be a shirt too. You guys are making me out to be some sort of like some sort of creep, like a little weirdo, like one of those creepy old men. It's like. Step into my office and let's talk about the stock market or whatever they say. Pretend that I said some line that had like creepy guy Riz right there. Yeah, that would have been it. No, socks and shoes too. We're not animals. We're not animals. We're not. I resent this. I resent this. I'm cool, okay? I'm not a creep. I'm not a creep at all. Creepy guy Riz, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. I feel self-conscious all of a sudden. I feel like you guys are judging me right now. Alright, look. I'm not letting you guys into my office anymore. You guys are trying to paint me out as some sort of like super villain. I'm not. I pay taxes. I contribute to society in a meaningful way. Just gotta take my word for it. Underwear is fine, but no socks or shoes is unacceptable. Unexcusable. No! I didn't say that. We are judging you. You know what? That's it. I'm rebranding into, what can I rebrand into that would scare you guys? I'm gonna be, a hot pink. I'm gonna be, I gotta think about this. Hold on. What was, I don't know. I don't know. How do I become girlier? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT real quick. How do I become girlier? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says. Try softer, more feminine colors. Think pinks, pastels, creams, or florals. Explore skirts, dresses, or flowy fabrics. Accessorize with jewelry like dainty necklaces or hoop earrings. Hair clips, bows, cute bags, all you can add flair. Nails and makeup. Even simple things like gloss, mascara, or painting your nails can shift how you feel. Vocal and mannerisms. Softer tone. Practice speaking with a gentle tone or varied pitch. Body language. Some people can associate things like graceful hand movements or postures with femininity. Smiling or expressing emotions openly can feel more in line with traditional girliness. Activities or interests. Lean into traditionally seen as feminine if things, interest you. Crafting, baking, romantic movies, fashion, journaling, or skincare routines. But remember, girly is not a vibe, not a rule book. You can still love video games and be girly as heck. Confidence is key. Follow girly influencers or icons you admire to get inspired. Don't worry about getting it right. Play around with looks, vibes, and behaviors to see what feels true to you. Maybe you're soft and dreamy, or maybe you're glam and bold. Maybe both. I have to wait, hold on. I have to talk in a different, how do I do that actively? Like, cause it's using a different part of my voice. I have to talk in a very particular manner in order to pull this off. It's actually quite uncomfortable. But maybe this is how I'm going to become one of those top 10 video reader YouTubers. Number 10, horsing around. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well in order for us to continue pumping out content like a heartless machine. Yeah! This is a beautiful society that we live in. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Tomoe Umari channel. We're delighted to have you here today. A prim and proper lady? Hell yeah, bro. Maybe I can like talk like that for a whole stream. That's cursed. But that's not as bad as like my super girly voice, okay? I was girl bossing super hard there. Like I said, I can rebrand. I can be cute. You guys just don't understand. Like, you don't get it. You don't understand my perspective here. Can you do Valley Girl? I don't know if I can. Southern Belle? You guys have too much faith in my vocal variants. I get self-conscious trying to do voices. That's why I don't do them. Every time I try to sound like a man, you guys make fun of me. You're like, ugh, You guys get the ick. Isn't that what they call it when, yeah. Breezy, thank you for the 5 carrots. Here's money. Don't talk like that, please. I'm sorry. I'll turn over a new leaf. I'll change. I'll change, okay? I'm sorry. Tomoe rocking that gap mullet. Bro, I'm just trying to survive out here. Just do an unexpected important announcement stream and chat will be terrified about it. Alright, chat. Important announcement. That is all. Did you understand the message there? Yeah, was that not how it works? Do I need to do like white background with like a sad looking photo of me? Hold on. Important announcement, chat. That's all. That was a very heartfelt, sad sound there. Yeah. Whatever we did, we're sorry. Well, you better not let it happen again. I'm gonna dequalify you guys on forklift if you keep running into obstacles all willy-nilly and stuff. No more accidents, okay? Thumbnail for the stream needs to be looking wistfully into the distance or at the viewer with a slight smile on your face but a sad look in your eyes. Okay, let me try that. Wait, hold on. What expression? Wistfully at the distance. It's a slight smile. Wistful. Wistful. I don't know how to do it. I don't think I'm ready to graduate yet. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it right. I don't know how to capture the emotions. I'm a heartless horse. I'm a heartless horse. Those are traumatized. Hey Tomo, hi! Oh, wait. By the way, I have 2 meet and greets today. Who's coming to meet me? Who's coming to meet me today? Anybody? Anyone? Any of y'all? Perhaps? Maybe? No? I guess you probably wouldn't be up at this time, so. That's okay. I'm gonna be at Sakura-Con and Anime Ottawa today. So I think one's in Seattle, right? I think Sakura-Con is over in Washington. And then Anime Ottawa is in Canada. It's in Canada. That place up yonder. Yeah. That place. Will there be carrots? No. I'm just gonna like stare at you awkwardly. It's gonna be like an interview. But you didn't study for it. So yeah. You live a continent away. Quitter talk right there. If I have a convention appearance near you guys, you have to promise to visit. Otherwise, I'll crash out. Well, I mean, if you can make it. If not, that's okay. I mean, I get it. You know, busy schedule and all. America's hat? Yeah. That's Canada for you. What are you, a weeb or something? No, I'm not. I was like trying to, what do I say to that? I don't know. West Coast Canada? I don't think there's any cons in West Coast Canada. Can we bring you stuff during the meet and greets? There's normally like rules and regulations on that, so nobody slips a tracker in there, right, or anything like that. You just don't need to know where I live or anything. So I'll try to figure something out for at least a couple of them, cause I know there are other girls in V-Dere normally accept gifts, so I'll figure out how they do it. I think it's normally like small gifts, right? Small gifts and no foods. Please don't try to poison me with arsenic, because I'm immune, for one, and for two, that's not very nice. That would not be very kind-hearted of you, okay? You think being a weeb is a requirement for being a VTuber? That's not true! There are VTubers who don't watch anime. Put them through a big-ass magnet. True. That might work. That might work, actually. Quite literally takes one guy to ruin gift giving for everybody. Damn, chat getting one guide like that. I can't believe it. How does one gain arsenic immunity? Well, you see, I'm built different, so it would never happen to me. Why become a VTuber? Well, I mean, for some people, it's like they like the anonymities of it, but me, well, okay, see, because, like, if I had to be, like, a face cam streamer, I wouldn't do it. Not because I don't like how I look, but because I don't want people approaching me at work knowing who I am. And also, that's, like, a lot of... I don't want to work on my appearance, you know? Like, I don't want to put that amount of effort into it. So a lot of people, it's, like, anonymity, and then some people like anime a lot as well. Me, I like anime a lot, and I like being anonymous. So... that's the dynamic horse combination right there. That's how I'm able to be a streamer, so it makes sense. Think about it, guys. If VTubing didn't exist, you wouldn't have to see this mug every day. Yeah. I never thought I was gonna be a VTuber, though. This was never in the cards. I never thought I'd make content one day. Growing up, I had no desire to make content whatsoever. Was not even something that crossed my mind, bro. Did not occur to me in the slightest. So now I'm here. How did it happen? Who knows? Being an anime girl is awesome, though. Hell yeah. Whoa, wait, that's a lot of oats. What the hell? How did you even get that big of a bag of oats in here? To better arm the forces? Are you saying I have to upgrade them from Nerf guns to actual weapons? Thank you, Nydia. Thank you for the... how many... wait, hold on. There's no comma in there, so I have to... that's 10,000 oats! Thank you! For the massive quantity of oats. Absolute truckload of oats. I hope you guys love eating oatmeal, because we're going to be eating oatmeal for the next couple of days. I personally think oatmeal is a beautiful food, though. I like maple and brown sugar oatmeal myself. I also would probably have more money if VTubers didn't happen. Hey! Hey, that's... hey! You make it sound so bad. It's not. Hey, look. Whenever you guys donate to me, it makes it so I can do cooler stuff on stream. So I appreciate it. I mean, usually my projects manifest all at once. So you're like, Tomoe, what are you talking about? You haven't upgraded anything in a while. Well, you see, it happens in a flash. It's like whoosh, you know. So whenever you guys buy merch, whenever you donate, whenever, you know, anything like that, then it goes directly into my projects, because I'm not materialistic. I don't like buying stuff for myself. I live like a hobo, but by choice, so it's okay. I live like a broke college student, but I'm at peace, you know? I'm just like out here eating like rice and pasta every day, but with like chicken and stuff, because you need protein still. But anyway, it's a good thing. I appreciate it. And I appreciate even when you guys just take the time to watch me. Like, even if you don't give me anything, your presence is more than enough. The people lurking right now, thank you for letting me yap at you. I appreciate it. Thank you. VTubers are more optimal according to the general internet standards, but for some reason people hate them. It's the same as when anime in general was hated. I mean, yeah, I guess there are people who hate VTubers. I guess there are those people out there, yeah. But why? Why hate all VTubers? There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Do I have a 3D model? I do have a 3D model. I just don't use it very often. I have not had a reason to use it often yet. I haven't really, I need to manifest more ideas for it. Almost 6 a.m. First alarm is 9 a.m. You diss and rice. I'm saying rice is good, but it's like affordable. That's what I meant. It's like, you don't need much more in your life aside from some rice. I'm not out here eating like the 24-ounce steaks or whatever, right? Wait, how much steak would that be? That's like a whole cow, isn't it? How many ounces is in a cow? I'm not sure. I don't know steak math, so I'm not sure. But yeah. You can't stand sweet oats. I like oats though. Oats are good. I mean, maybe not too much. I'm more of like a savory food person myself. Enough ounces. Oh. Because of you and Mozumi, I discovered V-Dere. Very grateful. Thank you guys for all the support you've been giving V-Dere. Did you guys know that Hani just hit 7K subscribers? And Airi just hit 40K today? Well, I guess yesterday now. So, thank you everybody for supporting V-Dere. We're gonna be big, huge, massive, hulking one day. You'll see. I have faith in the girls. I have faith in my people. We're pretty cool like that, you know? We're kind of chill like that. That's all I'm saying. Respectfully and nothing but respect, but you have crazy resemblance to Mark Henry. Mark Henry? Why? I can see it. Keep up the smiles and laughter, love and prayers. Thank you for your support. I'm a little bit of a whimsical fella, if I do say so myself. Always appreciate the faith. You drank half of a 24 ounce of steak and scotch? Did you like shove the meat into the container or something? Did you like brine it in there? You got that meaty taste with your scotch? Just drinking that liquid. Oh, it sounds terrible. I don't think that's a very savory combination. That's not very good. That's Will you be able to expand our rations when V-Dere grows? To fight strong and hard, we need a proper balanced ration. I'll teach you guys how to dig up truffles. How about that? I think horses could eat truffles. Then we can pretend to be rich people and like, maybe like the British, you know, the people who like stick their pinky out when they drink tea. Except we're drinking mostly coffee around here. Mostly anyway, mostly. You had 4 glasses. I figured out each was a 3 ounce pour, so around 8 shots. I think my liver would like explode if I tried to do that. I cannot handle alcohol very well because I do not drink very often. I just can't, you know? Drinking just makes me tired, and then I start to like wilt. Like a sad, sad little creature. Like a cockroach dying in the corner, curling up into the fetal position. That's me when I get alcohol. That's how it happens usually. Don't worry, I'll probably do another drinking stream again sometime. It's been a while. I mean, it's been enough time. I gotta do it occasionally. Keep you guys on your toes, you know? There are some VTubers who refuse to drink on stream. I always wondered why, but maybe they get violent. Maybe they like start punching their monitor or something. Maybe they pull out their firearm and start firing it at the screen. I'm not sure. I also don't know how many VTubers own guns, but probably like a decent amount, right? Yeah, I would think so. Not even a good American whiskey? You guys have too high standards. Next you're gonna tell me about all the intricacies of alcohol and how I need to try an IPA because IPAs are good, you just haven't had the right kind. Alright, no. No! Nuh-uh! I'm an apple cider type of gal. I love my ciders. Very fruity and fragrant and peaceful, you know? IPA are awful. I think people who drink IPA aren't real. You can't convince me they're real. There's a cool Japanese alcoholic horse girl VTuber that I sometimes watch. Define alcoholic. How many drinks does it take to become an alcoholic? You like stout? Beer just scares me, man. What is an IPA? It's that one beer that's super bitter. The people swear that's really good, but they're lying to themselves. That's like drinking sours. I can't drink sours. They're so cloudy and miserable. Let me tell you about my state's craft beer. This better be good. This better be good. Man, I'm a little worried. IPAs because high alcohol content. It's like drinking rubbing alcohol, but like with no pleasant notes to it. Have you tried hard cider? Yeah, of course I've tried hard cider. We were talking about alcohol here. Bourbon? Oh, I haven't tried bourbon in a long time. I don't think I've ever tried brandy before either because I don't really like the taste of wine. I would make a terrible wine mom because I can't really drink wine like that, you know? Bro, I'm failing. I'm not gonna be a good soccer mom one day. I only say that because everyone says tomboys become soccer moms, but I would be a terrible soccer mom. I wouldn't even go to my kids' soccer games. I would be like at the house, like drinking apple juice and staring out the window wistfully. Like in one of those graduation announcement pictures. See, look how everything ties back together like that. That kid's gonna have to walk home. They're gonna have to figure out how tough the world is from an early age. Angry Orchard is pretty good. It is! It's a classic. That's like one of the most non-offensive drinks ever. I bet we have some White Claw drinkers here. Go ahead and self-identify. I'm watching you guys. You wanna get White Claw wasted? You gonna get a little too tipsy and you need your friends to drive you home, huh? Yeah? I don't know why I'm being mean to you guys. I'm sorry. Seltzers go kind of hard sometimes. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. IPAs are made with a lot of hops. That's why I don't like hops very much. I just can't stand the taste of it. Angry Orchard is good when cooking bratwurst. You be drinking alcohol while cooking? You're insane, bro. You tried White Claw and it's not good, but it's like a timeless classic. Just bring like a bunch of White Claws. Hey man, I think, what is it? Truly? I think that's the name of the seltzer. Yeah, Trulies are better than White Claws. Because those actually taste like pretty damn good. I mean, like, they're non-offensive at least. That's what I would rather bring to the gathering. Granted, alcohol in general is pretty expensive when you buy it like that, but I'm just saying, that would be it for me. That would be pretty nice. Usually when I do drinking streams, I'm drinking Jack Daniels though, to be honest. I like drinking things that are bottled like that because it's easier for me to like keep track of how much I'm drinking. I'm not out here just like taking a bunch of shots and stuff. That's dangerous. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you know how much you're drinking, you know? Yeah, Jack Daniels is awesome, bro. You can't go wrong with Jack Daniels. You had an apple whiskey? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. You guys can't convince me to drink more. I know it's American to get drunk, but you gotta be responsible, you know? Gotta be responsible. It's good for mixing. I haven't had a good mixed drink in a while. See, cause like I don't drink soda or anything, so I don't know what to mix it with. I once mixed vodka and water and that was pretty nasty. That was not a good idea. Don't do that. Water is not a chaser. Does V-Dere being talent run mean you guys have a better time? Yes, I think so. Because a lot of people in the VTubing community or what have you get really lonely because they don't have anyone to talk to. You get excited about projects together when you have a group of people you can trust. You can, you know, do collab streams. You can do so many fun things together. So I feel like having a group just makes the experience a lot better. People did say they noticed that when I joined V-Dere, I just seem a lot happier in general. Like, despite all the terrible things going on in my life right now with work, I think I'm a lot happier than I used to be. Like, I think I'm less stressed. I have more things to look forward to, like group projects and stuff, things that I wouldn't normally be able to do on my own. And that's because I'm in V-Dere. That's because I have these people that I can count on and stuff. It takes a lot of pressure off. It's just really relaxing, and you get to, like, you know, grow with everybody, cheer everybody on, and it's a very pleasant experience. Yes. I hope that answers your question. You need to be a high-level drinker to chase with water. Funny story about that, actually. So, when I used to drink with my friends, like, before I joined the military, they thought it was funny that they could give me any drink and I wouldn't like, you know, I wouldn't be visibly disgusted by it. Like they would give me like Fireball, for example, and I wouldn't like start coughing or anything. I could just drink it with a straight face. Would not be able to tell you why I'm able to do that, but maybe I just internalized the pain. But there's like, what is that one? The 99 banana drink or whatever. I think I drank like 2 of those once, and I just started playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for like 6 hours. And that was all a blur, but it was fun. Mostly because I was playing a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon at the time, but yeah. Everclear? Well, I haven't had Everclear in a while. I don't really do the hard alcohol anymore. I feel like that's more of like a social thing, you know? Not like a, let me sit alone in my house and just drink a lot of Everclear. I mean, if you do, that's all you know, you do you, but it's just my impression of it has always just been that you do that with like the pack of people that you feel comfortable around, and that's just what you do. Did you know that Mountain Dew was invented as a chaser for moonshine? I don't believe you. There's no way. There's no way. Always mix vodka with a fruit type of drink. I don't want to drink vodka again, bro. I don't want to drink vodka. Mountain Dew does work pretty well with whiskey. You know, talks of alcohol aside, I just want to point out it's 0607 right now. You guys should be doing PT right now. What's happening? Why are you not doing PT right now? I pulled you guys aside at this specific hour to do PT. Why is everybody not motivated to go and do some push-ups? Why are you not doing sit-ups? Why are you not doing handstands? Why are you not doing backflips? Why are you not doing somersaults? Why are we not exercising? PT is physical training. I expect this of my people. Oh yeah, it is Saturday. Maybe I should give you guys the day off. It's 4:07 in the morning. Yeah, but like, vibes, you know? Vibes. You first. I'm here to yell at you guys to do it. I can't do it. I have to tell you guys to. Oh, you got dental? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, this is your 3rd time at dental this week. What happened? Are you okay? Will I do it in cadence with you guys? Maybe. You're hearing I'm a bad NCO. I wouldn't say I'm a bad NCO. I'm just like, you know, I'm an NCO of all time. Because when is backflip a part of PT? It's a part of my extreme regimen to make sure you guys get big and strong, you know? I want you guys to be buffed out, all tough and stuff. Tomoe sits and shouts, we do stuff. That's the signs of a good NCO right now. That's the modern day NCO. You're not allowed to question my authority or I'll call you weak and small and throw tomatoes at you. Not actually though, but like, I would definitely be going on a power trip if you guys were my troop. Wait, you guys are my troops. I can go on a power trip. Hell yeah, bro. A workout stream would be good with a 3D model. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be yelling at you guys. How am I gonna yell at you guys like this otherwise? Doc said I still got 5 baby teeth within the next 10 years. They gotta get pulled and replaced. No adult teeth behind them. Wait, really? How do you have so many baby teeth? What happened? I think I have 2 baby teeth actually. They're just like chilling there. But like they said they're fine to stay there because they're like molars, so it's like, yeah. They're doing their job. I didn't realize that they were baby teeth. I didn't get to like go to dental regularly growing up, but I had no cavities when I had to go to military dental, so they were very proud of me. But that's what happens when you mostly just drink water and stuff growing up and you brush regularly. How did you get so many baby teeth though? Mine just didn't want to fall out and grow back in. That was all. They were just wanted to hang out there. My eternal baby teeth. So tiny, yet so strong. But honestly, you can't even really tell that they're baby teeth. Also, when you hire a secretary, they're buff in a pencil skirt with a tie on. Yeah. Doesn't that sound super cool to you? Once you have a secretary like that? You still in the military now? I am for another few years. Oh. Get me out of here. What a nice haunts girl. Thank you. I try to be nice to you guys. Sometimes you make me yell at you, but you know, I'm just trying to be patient. That's all. Your baby teeth are gonna wear down and need replacing? Why? Mine are still doing good. You can't just replace them like that. They've been with you your whole life. Yoshi Master Leader, thank you for joining Umarmy as a horse private. It's nice to have you here. PT should be right now, but apparently we're a bunch of slackers who don't like doing PT in a timely manner. We're just neglecting our duties all of a sudden. Bunch of shitbags out here decided we're too good to do some physical training. So instead we're gonna sit around and hold each other's hands and talk about how good the weather is today. How about that instead, huh? What, your tummy hurts? Got a little tummy ache? You can't come to PT today? Huh? Oh yeah, you forgot your training uniform at home? Yeah, you think that's gonna hold up? Why are your socks in rags, huh? You should have proper socks for this. How many times do I have to tell you this? That's okay though. It's okay. I understand. Good morning, everybody. I hate it. You lost one sock. That's okay. Where's my PT belt? I'm sorry. I left it at home. I actually don't know where mine is at right now. I think I left it in one of my backpacks. Thank you, Wild Red 1905 for the 5 carrots. Zonk. Is that like one of those comic book exclamations? Like, zonk? Like, you know when you hit somebody over the head with a shovel so you can drag them into a ditch? That's the sound it makes? Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I got a little real there. Look, bro, I've seen people get yelled at over their socks before. It's pretty funny, to be honest. Zoink? It might be zoink. You can't watch this stream without your PT belt. Dude, look, it's 0600. Every 0600 we need to do PT. But the sun ain't up yet, so you should be wearing your PT belt. You know, ladies love the PT belts. Everybody knows that you're 10 times more likely to pull women if you wear your PT belt around the base, okay? So keep this in mind, that we make these requirements so that you are able to have more, swagger. Yes, swagger is the appropriate term for this. So, I'm trying to help you guys. PT belt is a highly reflective belt. It's like a safety mechanism, you know? It's to keep you from getting hit by a car like a sad little creature trying to cross the road at 3 a.m. with a drunk driver roaming about. So, yeah. So, it's out here. So some early Tomoe hours. I'm giving educational content right now. I'm trying to help you guys stay safe. Yeah, high vis belt. It's like a high vis vest but condensed. Yeah. Just make sure you're inside for colors. You're gonna get stuck outside at the most inopportune time, bro. You're gonna be looking like a little dumbass out there while it's playing over the base intercom, and you're just gonna be staring into the distance wondering how you ended up in this position in the first place and why they keep denying your leave or pushing it aside so you're not able to go home and see your loved ones, but then you accept that this is just kind of what you signed up for and that you're probably not going to be taking vacation again for a long time, so you kind of just let it pile up until you end up with a lot of use or lose, but you're not even able to use your use or lose, so you kind of just have to sell it back to the military because that's the only way you're able to get anything out of it, and you just, you know, you're just there till the end at that point. That's all it is. Yoshi Master Leader, thank you for the 2 carrots. How many push-ups, miss? Enough to make you regret enlisting in the Umarmy. Sounds like you're projecting. I haven't taken leave in a while, to be honest. I should probably schedule that at some point, but, you know. You gotta save it up. You never know when you'll, like, really just get sick and tired of this place and just want to use a bunch of it all at once. Sif isn't going to accept your equipment anyway. You know what? You don't have to be a negative Nancy. How could she even make those stories up? A lot of things are, there's a grain of truth in everything, son. That's all you gotta know. Well, not everything. She can do push-ups? I have to be able to do push-ups! Otherwise, I would fail all my fitness assessments. Push-ups ain't that hard to do. Pretty easy. I'd be more impressed if I could do a bunch of pull-ups. That's impressive right there. That's some insane strength right there. That's pretty good. You gotta train for that right there. Without push-ups, no abs. I don't really think push-ups have anything to do with abs. When you're doing push-ups, it's helping your triceps and chest primarily. Well, chest is if you're doing chest push-ups, but it's mostly triceps. But triceps is if your arms are closer to you. If you widen your arms a little bit and have a wider stance, that's mostly putting it on your chest. So yeah. Everybody has abs, it just depends on how hidden they are, yeah. You're a pet civvy for a group of vets in active duty. Everybody needs one. It's good that you're assimilating knowledge like this. You never know when it'll come in handy. Maybe curls? Oh. Did I have coffee this morning? I did have coffee this morning. It was quite nice, actually. I'm glad you guys seem like you're ready for PT. I don't have anything else to teach you guys, that's all. How'd you gain abs from doing push-ups? Are you sure that's not like a matter of core strength or something? Like if you were planking and stuff or doing like reverse crunches? Yeah, reverse crunches, leg raises, stuff like that helps with your curls. I guess technically dragon flags. What else? Russian twists. Yeah, Russian twists are good. Just make sure you do the reps slowly. Whatever you need to build abs, you know. Oh, you're all ready for PT, pitbull training. My little Pibby princess would never maul a toddler. Shut up. I'm gonna be a pit mom one day. Push-ups and squats? Oh, man. That ain't gonna be enough. You're row-maxing today? You're refusing to do anything else? Are you gonna do weighted rowing or just the rowing machine? With like the cardio-based rowing machine? Support weapon. Oh my god. Don't join the military. Don't do it, son. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. I have to save him. This is like one of those DBZ sequences where they hop in the way of one of those beams that's being fired. I gotta take the shot for you. Don't enlist unless you need to. I mean, to be fair, there are valid reasons for enlisting. I had one of my coworkers who joined because bro was literally going to be homeless otherwise. He had a bad family situation and it was like he didn't have any way of getting opportunities in life, so he joined so that he wouldn't be homeless. Got this next couple of years to figure things out, and now he has a house. So you can like do stuff like that if you want to. Like it helps you with that, but you know, like don't join if you have other options, I would probably say. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think that's a fair reason as well. Why not, you know? Why not? I joined to get through college and now I'm a VTuber. Things happen, son. I mean, I'm almost done with college, but things still happen. Do the Umarmy has a hyperbolic time change? Or we're working on the budget for the hyperbolic time chamber still. You gotta give it a couple years. We're working on it. Your twin joined the Air National Guard to pay off his college tuition. He regrets it, but doesn't hate it too much. It helps. He's always been fit, so he had no issues with PT and such. Well, you said Air National Guard, so the PT's not going to be that hard. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not a very high bar to get over. That's like, well, you know, I guess it's like slightly above, well, not even slight. Well, I don't know what's average in the U.S. anymore. I don't know what standards we go by anymore. College, military, and VTuber at the same time. I'm basically Superman, but a female and not super. I'm just a lady. I'm a maiden, but I'm me, you know. Average is army. Yeah, I guess so. I would probably average. I don't know how to rank the branches in terms of difficulty. I guess Space Force is the easiest. And then there's like the Air Force and the Coast Guard. I don't know how hard the Coast Guard is. I don't know much about the Coast Guard, TBH. The Navy, the Marines, the Army. Oh man, I don't know how to rank them. I feel like they all have different brands of tomfoolery that you have to go through, you know? Space Force, you gotta be smart though. Bro, if I met someone from the Space Force, I would absolutely shove them into a locker and take their lunch. I'd take their brown paper bag and say, what'd your mom make us for lunch today, loser? But like in a cooler way, you know? Like, cause I have to, you know, maintain my reputation and whatnot. I wouldn't actually do that, okay? By the way, I should clarify that. I'm not out here bullying people, okay? I'm not a bully. I'm a nice guy. I'm not a hazer. I'm cool. I'm nice. I'm friendly. I'm the good NCO. I'm the one that helps you with your taxes and whatnot. And tells you how to improve yourself and raise your morale so that you want to come into work even though you know you'll get arrested if you don't show up. Back kicking all the nerds. No! It's important to be smart, but look, the thing about the Space Force people is they all have the same attitude, like, I'm gonna join the Space Force and make a killing while I'm gonna get through this is easy, and I'm gonna get a 6-figure job when I'm out, and I'm gonna game the system. I'm gonna be a little genius while I'm in here, and they push up their 6 glasses, and it's like, it's not fair, it should have been me! It should have been me! I should have had this privilege, damn it. It's important to bully the other branches when you feel like they joined a better branch than you. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make fun of the people who are more intellectually stimulated than you. I'm not making fun of them because I hate them. I'm making fun of them because I hate myself. I don't hate myself, but you know, I wish I had joined a different branch. What branch gets bullied the least? Oh, that's a hard question, because if you ain't getting bullied by other branches, you're getting bullied by your own, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Not even a little bit envious? Exactly. Bully the people you're envious of. That's how you get through life. You became a defense contractor building subs. It's like the... Whenever I see subs, I think of a sandwich place, but I know you ain't out here at like Jimmy John's slapping together sandwiches and stuff, right? You working on the real stuff, the real things. The least bullied is probably Special Forces. They ain't even a branch, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're speaking some nonsense right now. Me and my infinite wisdom, simply preaching about tomfoolery at the cellar. Hi, gamers! Hello! Welcome to the Tomoe... Wait, hold on. Let me speak in the voice again. Welcome to the Tomoe Umari channel. It's a delight to have you today. How can we assist you? Here's a place. It's about horses and other such things. I don't know what else to say. I get tongue-tied. I don't know what to say. I've been told I have an AI-sounding voice before, but I don't hear it personally. Can I make your retirement come faster? I can push you down a flight of stairs so you can get some quarters, maybe. That's the best I can do. Dude is making subs and I thought I was cool for coding. Coding is cool. Coding is it's a sick nasty with it, you know, that's pretty cool. I think that's cool. It's more than I can do. I don't have the qualifications for all that. Submarines, the ORC Ohio replacement class are good treat. It's a bit. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Why are there so many people coming in and complimenting me today? I'm blushing. Why is everybody being nice to me? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do! Prompt, tell us all about you putting your hands in your pocket and walking across the parade square. I don't think you're gonna make it anywhere close to the other side like that. Tomoe, what's the odds I could be a truck driver in the Umarmy? I'm tired of being a truck driver for Hobby Lobby. Who shops at Hobby Lobby still? Like, what exactly do you get there? Like, what are they purchasing at Hobby Lobby? I only go there to browse. I never come there with like a specific purpose, you know? And I only ever go there with the women in my family. Like if I'm visiting home and they're like, "Oh, let's go around this shopping center." "Oh, it's a Hobby Lobby. Let's go into the Hobby Lobby." That's what you do out there. They have great sales on Gunpla. I didn't even know they had those there. What? Cover all the spell checks? Like a wizard? Are you guys talking about wizards in chat? Or did I miss something? I don't know. You guys are all over the place sometimes. I can't keep up. No hands in pockets, that's right. People have been killed for less out here. What are you out here looking so casual for? The only thing in Hobby Lobby worth getting are the models. What about like the pinecone wreaths and stuff? What about that? I just want the horse girl to rest and do what she wants. I can't rest though. Duty calls. I have to work hard. I have to. It's about the grind set. You gotta go for what you want in the world. You gotta be a predator. You gotta tear apart your enemies. You gotta be fierce. You gotta be reckless. You gotta go like, you know, like that sort of energy. You need to manifest that. I wasn't listed in the course. Oh, I'm learning now. I'm learning from you guys. See, sometimes you guys teach me new things. Why would you decorate your house with beer cans, though? That ain't it. You need more, glitter and splendor and other such things. Granted, like, half of my house is empty, like I said earlier. I have, like, a whole room that has nothing in it. And then there's, like, a room, like, my living room, instead of, like, a couch and a TV and stuff, I have, like, a bunch of empty cardboard boxes and stuff. And then I have, like, in my dining room, I have, like, a table and no assembled chairs, so there's just a table there. Because I got halfway through assembling the chairs and then I stopped. And then I forgot. And then, yeah, that happened. That was awkward. Good night, y'all. I can hear the birds. Oh, you gonna listen to the birds? You gonna let the birds tell you what to do? You gotta be a bitch to the birds? Little bird gonna tell you what to do now, huh? Thank you, Wild Red 1905, for joining the Umarmy as always. Private, it's nice to have you here. PT should have been 30 minutes ago, but instead we're a bunch of slackers. That's okay, though. Damn, boss, you live like that? Yeah. Empty room turning into a guest room. Ain't nobody coming to my house, bro. I don't take guests, so it's gonna be my empty room. I put all my negative energy in there. Maybe you need a negative energy room too. Just a place to dump out all your negative chakras, you know? Just like go in there and start screaming at the top of your lungs. Concern the neighbors a little bit. Get a little silly with it. Who's gonna tell you what to do? Do I take prisoners? You want me to like chain someone up in my spare room? I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. I'm not that weird. Gosh. You guys have no faith in me. Negative energy room with a punching bag? Hell of a topic to walk into. This is just normal stuff on the channel, you know? This is just how it is. You just woke up and PT is over? No. We have supplementary PT. One of the people in chat is actually willing to run it. Thank you so much for agreeing to run it. I know it's like overtime for you. I know you wanted to get home and get some rest, but thank you for agreeing to run PT for everybody. Really good to have you here. So yeah, don't worry if you didn't show up exactly on time for PT. We've got some people covering, and we always got horses ready to fill in the gaps there. World of Tanks. I've never played World of Tanks before, I don't think. I should though. That'd be cool. What is the weirdest thing chat has ever talked about? I don't know. I feel like there was a time where there was like a bunch of people in chat just explaining to me why they're afraid of women, and I was like, do they know? Do they know that I'm one of them? What am I supposed to say, bro? What am I supposed to say? I don't know what to say in that situation. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I can't console you. I don't know what to do. Women aren't scary. I'm not scary. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What do you mean you're not a horse? I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that. Difference between women and tomboys. Are you saying I'm only like half of a woman? I'm like 50% female and then 50% horse. Just woman enough, but not too woman. You know, don't want to cross the threshold. Don't want to start scaring people out here. Perfect opportunity to bully them. I'm not trying to make their phobias worse. This is a place of healing. This is why I threaten you guys. To make you stronger. Put some hair on your chest. Yeah. Ow. I'm not gonna hit my chest. It's just painful. But I'm just saying. This is to toughen you up. It's a horse world out there. Horse world. Yeah. 25% male, 25% female, 50%. I'm not a guy! I'm not a dude! I'm not a man! Don't lie to me like this. Don't lie. 50% horse, 50% female, 50%. Wait, 100% feral. That's a lot. She is a tomboy. That is true. I am a tom horse, a tom man, a tomboy. What if you guys like being bullied? That's between you and your therapist, okay? That's not me. I can't help you with that. Tomoe, not a dude. I feel ripped off. I know. Some people come in here like, oh, I expected a femboy. Why is there a tomboy here? And then they just start crying, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You're at the wrong place. I can't help you. I can't help you. I don't know what to do for you. Why would you guys not hang out with me anymore just because I'm not a man? It's just unacceptable. See, this is why I say chat kind of weird sometimes. Why is default male VTuber a femboy? I just got told before that I seemed like a femboy. I'm not a femboy! I don't want to be a man. I have no desire to be a man. I'm comfortable with being a horse, you know? Why isn't Tomoe a femboy? I was born this way. Why do you guys want me to be a man so badly, huh? Don't you think that's why exactly? What is your reason for this? If you want to push that argument, what would be different about me in the first place? Waiting for a valid argument here. Any day now. Any day now. You're one of the boys, Tomoe. Dark humor and messed up jokes also may punch somebody. I ain't never make any dark... Wait, this is like the werewolf meme. It's like... It's called Dark Humor Cupcake. Maybe something like that, maybe. But I don't know about anything else, you know? I'm just here. What does the Umarmy do with prisoners of war? They make them break bigger rocks into smaller rocks. That's what we do. People always want what they can't have, but I have no desire to be a man. I'm happy being me. That's what I'm saying. It's not about wanting what you don't have. I mean, I would love to be more girly, the feminine. But I'm happy with how I am at the same time because it's who I am, you know? That's the important distinguishment there. That's like, don't let anyone tell you that the way you are is unacceptable. Only you get to determine whether you're unacceptable or not. Have you ever beaten up a guy in the military? No, I can't beat people up like that. That's how you get in big trouble. That's how you get in the really bad, bad trouble, you know? If the early bird gets the worm, what does the early horse get? You get an extra sugar cube for your rations. All of you guys showing up on time like this. You guys like me as I am. Thank you. And to those of you who want me to change to fit your perspectives, I'll kick your ribs in. I'll destroy your ribcage with one swift kick. Just, you know, you're gonna hear a grotesque crunching sound. You're gonna have to be escorted off the premises. That's all that's gonna happen. That's all. Carrotless behavior, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You should beat up people randomly and then plug your socials. Should I write my Twitter handle on their forehead after beating them black and blue? Is that what you're saying? Is that like the new meta? Is that the path forward that we're taking? What if you prefer salt cubes? You're a little bit weird then, but like that peculiarity isn't necessarily frowned upon in today's horse military, you know? We love to see that. Why are you guys always so excited about violence? Why aren't any of you guys like delicate flowers and stuff? Why you always want people to get hurt and stuff? Why can't we just get along? Why can't we get along with each other? It's not my fault, is it? I'm not a bad influence or nothing. The lack of murder in our lives. Sometimes you just want to vent your frustrations out, you know? Just start swinging at the air. Get a little silly with it. If hay was an animal, would you brutally murder it? I sure would. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Esteban. Violence is cool? I agree. Feral emoji it up out here. Violence is the answer and the solution and the path we will be taking. This is the military. Violence is the point of it. Actually, according to the Department of Defense, it's called the Department of Defense, not the Department of War, okay? We're here to protect people, not kill people. We're not a bunch of mindless murdering monsters, okay? We're a bunch of civilized, sophisticated horses, all right? Yeah, so get your head in it and learn what we're all about. Don't be like one of those people who are like, I joined the military so I could kill people. No, you didn't, buddy. No, you didn't. Don't you fucking lie to me. It was the Department of War. That is true. It was the Department of War. But now we're the Department of Defense. So, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Am I a centaur? Do I look like a centaur to you, buddy? Do you see any centaur-like parts here? Do you see any centaur-like parts here? These are human legs, buddy! I'm not a centaur! I'm not! That is all, Your Honor. That is all. Dang it, I know. I'm not one of the inferior kind. I know, the legs. You never get to see the legs. The tail is very horse-like, thank you. I grew up myself. Hold your horses. Can't handle this anymore. Cannot handle this anymore. You didn't know there were legs? Wait, hold on, I gotta move myself up a little bit. Here. Yeah! We have a few of those I just want to kill guys in the army ROTC at my school. That's hella cringe. I don't even know what to say to that, bro. That's so cringy. That's so, like, why? Did they not realize how they sound? Come on, bro. Come on. Grow up. Grow up. You're silly. Bunch of silly little guys. Oh, you got a little murderous streak. You gonna try and stab somebody if they piss you off? A little angry guy. Look at you. You get a little slashy stabby with it. Okay, alright. Well, we can't let you in the UK. They don't like knives very much. We're gonna keep you here. You're gonna be in containment, alright, buddy? Yeah, it's alright. Not to be demeaning or talk down on anyone, because that's not what we do out here, but you gotta, you know, maybe pick on them a little bit, make them grow out of that. You gotta get them maybe a cause that's like a little more acceptable than wanting to kill people for the hell of it, you know. That's a little destroyer right there. We don't want that type of murderous streak in the Umarmy. Go do something cool like fly helicopters. That's the coolest thing the army has. The army has cooler stuff than that. It's cooler than that, you know? It could be cooler than that. It's all about perspective, son. It's all about perspective. How do you keep your tail looking so clean, shiny, and fluffy? Mane and tail shampoo. Yeah, that's what I use. Does that make sense? You about that? You understand the mission? Yeah? Guys, give me for like another 15 minutes. I have a meeting I need to get to soon. What else should we talk about while you have me here? Does anyone have any pressing questions that they would love to get off their chest right now? Just anything, like, you know, don't all raise your hands at once now. Do I have human ears too? I do not. I do not have any human ears. There's just horse ears up there, buddy. No human ears to speak of. What? She will be gone soon? Yeah, I'm gonna explode. I'm sorry. How do I clean my ears? I stand out in the rain and stare up at the sky wistfully as the water washes down my ears and cleans my luscious locks, and then I grab some soap and stuff, but still staring wistfully at the sky. It's like, it's very dramatic. It's very profound. Do I think I'd be a good fashion model? Well, I don't think I'm very stylish, so no. I have weird alien-like bald spots on the side of my head where ears would be. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's just smooth, you know? Why the long face? It's genetic! How good am I with a saber? Good enough, you know, good enough to pass. Favorite type of exercise? I like cable exercises a lot. Anything that involves cable, unless you want more specific than that, but cable stuff is fun. It's fun to pull the cable, you know. How cute am I today? 0. I'm not cute. When is my racehorse career starting? I don't know. Would you guys bet money on me in a race? I don't think you should, but if you did, I might win. I might feel more motivated. I might be able to pass the line of the finish. Are there any essential exercises you have to be able to do apart from push-ups? Just whatever the test needs me to do to pass. Are you afraid someone will break your legs? If someone breaks my legs, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking them down with me, bro. I'm not going out alone. I am absolutely petty enough to destroy somebody with me. How do you get abs like mine? The intense horse training regimen. I am not a fashion model. I am not. I don't know why you guys are so nice to me. Well, stop being nice to me. I'm not peak pretty and dapper and whatnot. Gosh. The finish line, yeah, sorry, my vocabulary is slipping today. My brain cells are just deteriorating rapidly. You're not, but you could be? Whoa, I have potential? That's awesome. You can do cable exercises at home. It's like cable TV and stuff. Did you buy new boots yet? No, they're still falling apart. I'm just coasting as long as I can. I should probably, like, fix it. my example, troops. Be sure to be responsible. Don't do what Uncle Tomoe is doing. One day everything will be better. One day. As I gain influence and threaten more people, the world becomes a little bit stronger for it. Do your feet feel hurt with broken boots? When you wear boots, you get new calluses that you did not have before, mostly on your heel and stuff. And sometimes, like, it's like your heel and also like the side of your foot, like on either side, where it would like rub against the boot. So even if your boots are not necessarily the best, like, it doesn't hurt that much at that point. It's like a matter of wearing your boots in, for one, like breaking them in, and then also getting used to wearing boots. So, yeah, no, it ain't that bad. You don't really feel too much pain. It's mostly acceptance at that point. You got through all the stages of grief. You're good to go. I wear horseshoes? I do. You think I'm cute? Oh my gosh. Why? I don't know what to do. I don't compliment it, so I'm gonna just say thank you! Thank you. Why is my left arm wrapped? Because I got a sick tattoo there. It's like a horse doing a backflip. I can't show you guys though, it's top secret. The same hand-me-down boots since 8th grade. Gotta get new boots, buddy. Can't keep wearing the same boots. You gotta get new ones. Come on now. No, I just got a tattoo. It's cool, trust me. It's super cool, super epic, super neat. I feel like you guys like to be skeptical of me just for dramatic effect. Maybe you do believe in me, I don't know. It's a horsey horse world out here, and I'm horsing around more than I should be at this hour. Yeah, I'm one of the people who show up to a new place and immediately get a tattoo. I'm like high motivation, high speed, low drag, dragging my brain through the dirt because I'm such a menace to society, you feel me? I'm like ultra motivated. Gotta be that guy, that's for sure. I don't know who in chat needs to hear this, and I'm sorry if this disappoints you, but I do not have any tattoos. Which I know is probably kind of weird, you know? Like, you know, because a lot of people in the military have tattoos, but I don't have any tattoos. I haven't really thought of anything that I would want to be on my body permanently, so I'm kind of like vibing, you know? Is that not weird? I thought it was pretty weird. Everyone always asks me if I have tattoos. Like, why don't you got tattoos? I don't want tattoos, bro. There ain't nothing I want. It's not a lot. It's most people get tattoos though, but I don't know. I ain't much of a tattoo person. It could be cool and like, I don't know, and like, see, I'm weird. I have like weird mental standards. I feel like smoking and tattoos are not very feminine. And which is like weird. Like, you're probably like, Tomoe, why do you care about feminine stuff? Well, it's like, it's a conflict of like how I was raised and my personal interests. Cause like my personal interests are more masculine, but there's still some things where I'm like, inherently it's more ladylike. So I have to have manners and stuff. I have manners, so I don't care what other people do. It's okay if you want to have whatever you want, or smoke, or do whatever you want to do, but that's just how my outlook on life is. It's probably a little more traditional, I guess you could say. Yes. I hope that makes sense. It probably sounds very nonsensical. It's like, this woman's weird. She's a little weird, but that's why I look at it the way I do. Is your voice okay? You sound a little hoarse. Well, I was sick last week, so I don't know. I do not do any nicotine stuff at all. I do not drink often, and I don't have tattoos. I'm not like bad to the bone, you know. I'm not hardcore like that. I'm not the gruff metal horse that you think I am. I'm not out here like stomping people into the dirt and like putting my cigarette out on their forehead or whatever that the people do, you know? whatever image you have of me, it's not like that, okay? It's not. How can you be an NCO without a nicotine or alcohol addiction? Because I have to be a good role model to you guys first and foremost. I also have to look after my own troops, but you don't need nicotine or alcohol to do your duty, you know? If manners maketh a man, what maketh a horse? It's the stuff, you know, the stuff. Yes. I am merely a horse. What about caffeine? Okay, I do have a caffeine addiction, but that is necessary to get through work. That's different. What do you mean, barracks buddy? You're a horse, bro? Why do people keep putting that weird-ass narrative on me? That's cringe as hell. I'm not a whore. Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you need to hear, huh? Oh my god, bro. You guys are wild sometimes. She's feral without caffeine. It's true, I do need caffeine. I do need my caffeine. Horse? Nuh-uh. I am a horse, but I am not a promiscuous woman. No shade to anyone who is, but I am personally not. So, I don't know. Like, make of that what you will, I guess. Stuff maketh horse. That is good wisdom right there. That's prime wisdom right there. Bro really got done listening to me saying I'm more traditional and decided to ask the wackiest stuff ever. Unacceptable. Oh my god, a fellow horse girl. I'm Tomoe Umari, horse girl of all time. Professional horse girl. It's my 9 to 5. Except when I ain't here 9 to 5. Can you guys imagine if I streamed for 8 hours, 5 days a week? That'd be kind of crazy, to be honest. That's a little too much Tomoe Umari, actually. That's a little too much horse. A little too much horsing around. We don't need that much horse. Nate? 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 Hello? Hello? How can I help you today? Hi, welcome to the Tomoe Umari channel. How may I help you? I'm sorry, I wanted to be like a customer service person, but I ain't do it properly. Right there, that wasn't quite right. Can you guys say like something offensive in chat so I can take a screenshot of it and post it on Twitter and pretend to get super offensive? Like, I cannot believe this one chatter would show up and say this thing. This bastard! How dare they talk ill of me? How dare they? I will not stand for this. You hate horses. Yep, that's it. You gotta get canceled for that one, but Alright, calm down, fellas, calm down. Calm down. Alright, no. Hey, simmer down there. Hey, simmer down. Go. No! No, stop! This is terrible. I feel like I just threw a steel chair into a crowd and incited a mob. Horses are cringe? What do you mean? I'm just sad now. I feel like the wind's been knocked out of my sails. You know what? Frick you guys, I'm leaving. I don't want to deal with this anymore. This nonsense. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. Ugh. I am fed up. All right, not gonna take this anymore. This is terrible. Yeah, I'm leaving. And I'm not coming back ever again, except later today when I come back. But I'm tired of these shenanigans. Tired of you guys coming in here, rearranging the furniture, showing me no respect whatsoever. Not just disrespect, but like just rubbing my good name, Thomas Umarison, through the dirt. No respect whatsoever. I did not raise a bunch of disgusting animals. I raised some beautiful, powerful, independent, strong-willed horse soldiers. And you guys are not what I raised. You guys are ashamed to the horse force that I have brought up, okay? So, I want you to reflect upon your actions today, to think about how this happened, and how we can prevent this in the future, okay? Are we clear? Crystal, even? How clear are we, chat? How clear are we? Okay, I'm listening. No, don't you start crying now! You were crying a minute ago when you were shaming this military. Not really clear. Okay, muddy water clear. Ah! You guys are such a handful to deal with, bro. This ain't fair. This is terrible. No, it's okay. Hey. I'm only putting a couple of you on timeout. I'm only grounding a few of you. They're gonna lose their Xbox. The rest of you go play outside. Okay, go stack some blocks. Go put the circle block in the square hole or whatever kids are doing nowadays. You know. Stop crying! I'll give you something to cry about. Stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Stop it, chat. PlayStation's better. Oh, hell no. Not gonna make it. Damn it, I have to go now. I have to go. Why can't we leave on a peaceful note? Can't you guys just smile and wave? Smile through the tears. Smile because it happened, okay? Smile because we did our best together today. It was a brief time, but it was a good time, right, fellas? I'll be back later today to play Terraria. How about that? More old lady Tomoe is gonna be here later. How about that? That's exciting, right? Excited about that? We're pretty stoked. Yeah. Yay, Tomoe. Alright, I do have to get to a meeting now. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much for showing up this morning and listening to me ramble about random stuff for a little bit. Just a little bit of a whimsical time. That's all. But I'll see you guys later today. Or I'll see you at the meet and greets today if you're going to be at the Sakura-Con meet and greet or the Anime Auto-Win meet and greet. But otherwise, yeah, it's a Terraria at 9 p.m. tonight because I had to reschedule it from tomorrow and that's how it is sometimes. But the waiting room's already up, so you already know when I'm going to be here. Anyway, yes, goodbye. Take care. See you later. Farewell for now. Remember to make good decisions, not bad ones. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. Bye-bye.